So you have air issues up there?
Taxi.
If you're up too long, you do.
We'll come around.
If you're over 50,000 people, half an hour.
Okay, thank you. Yes, one goes yes, just go this way. We'll be back.
All right. Bye-bye. You guys. Yeah, I did. We were at camp.
Yeah, they only do one for the Find the machine. So where's home for you?
What's the most unique item that you guys have? Yeah, maybe. Oh, jeez.
You need to be G14 classified.
Oh, okay. I think this is millions. Billions, you think?
Could have carried about 180 Mummies cars.
Thank you.
Are you serious?
And wait.
How
I don't know.
it's in the billions and trillions.
I don't know.
Buckle up light.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wiring in the roof and stuff, eh?
Yeah. Flotation device.
Yeah. You're the ghost. Oh my god!
You.
Fire truck. I'll play with that. What's the last thing you transported? I wasn't on anything, but they just did flying. They did repack, big naval exercise. They drilled a refueling for the FBT. Oh wow! That was the last big thing we transported. Oh, okay. Otherwise, we just take people. Really? Okay. Cargo and people. Are you on it? Are you? Yeah, I'm a flight attendant. Oh, yeah.
So stand by the wheel, Emily.
Stand by the wheel so you can get a scale of how big that wheel is. Big wheel.
Well, on the back, we used to have a tail gunner. What's what they call? In the tail, we keep like our oxygen, and then we keep our flares in the tail. Up underneath the wings here is where we can carry our external weapons and our external missiles. In front of the landing gears, the cockpit. There is a lot of spare room in the back, which we call the 47 section. It's where we'll carry what we call a combat sled. That when this thing lands, we have a chute that we use to make sure that we stop, we don't run over the brakes. So we'll keep what we call a combat sled back there that will have extra gas or extra oil, extra chute, extra hydraulic fluid. So basically, if we have to go land someplace in an emergency, we're taught. The air crew are taught to turn the airplane ourselves. So even if we don't have our maintenance guys, we can land and get the job guides out, put fuel on the airplane and change the oil. And I don't like doing it, but we can. We are taught to do it, so we can land and kind of turn the airplane ourselves.
Landing gear.
Oh, this is the wheels go up when you land, right?
Little parts.
One little wire thing broken. Oh, it's so. The rescue one's pretty on.
Just taking it for a walk.
Tell me bring us a program? No. They're all gone. Oh.
I'm sure they don't have to do their airports are number one budget constrained because anything else can Yeah, 100
Hey, Emily! Emily! Bye, Emily! Should I wrap her?
No. What are you doing?
Oh, your baby's going, some boy.
Originally, the airplane, this particular airplane was built in 19... West Coast 10. Welcome to Airshow announcing. And up she goes on a pull up from that bomb run. Pretty impressive airplane. Go on, take off, followed by that humidity.
Many aircraft can perform a loop. And now the 6.5G pull to the vertical, Captain Obey, and that square loop.
This is his son, Ross Granley, in the incredible Yak 18T, one of my favorite airplanes. Why? Well, you can go take some of your friends, go from here to Chilliwack for Pine, come back, and then do some incredible aerobatics as he rolls the aircraft around, dives it down towards the ground, and gets a whole bunch of airspeed on the indicator. Here he comes from the left, pulls back on the yoke. I said yoke, that's because he has a control yoke in there, just like your Cessna or Piper. It's not a stick, like you see some of the other aircraft using around here. A beautiful slow roll all the way down the shoreline.
A Royal Canadian Air Force base where his father was instructing on the Harvard and the T6.
Coming in on the right, just above the ground, Ross Granley. And the AT&T pulls back and powers that Russian M14P engine, putting out about 360 horsepower as he snap rolls the aircraft. Snap rolls that machine right at the top of the loop. That's right. A loop with the snap roll on the top, we call that the avalanche loop. Now, again, starts to come up and around. Look how graceful he can fly this transport class airplane. Again, I love this machine where you take your friends and go flying and then do some aerobatics as well. Everything that's interesting about this aircraft, the landing gear, you know, a lot of machines it's uses hydraulics or cables to extend the landing gear or to extend the flaps. This aircraft has a pneumatic system in there, used compressed air. Why? Well, in the cold of Russia, sometimes hydraulic fluid can freeze up or gel up, and that's not very good when you want the gear to come down or put the airplane on its side. There it is, the top side, knife edge, photo pass with Mr. Ross Granley.
Dan Buchanan, are you on the frequency? I can hear you loud and clear, but I want to know what you're doing up there because it's not your turn in the air show. You don't have permission to fly at this time. What's going on here? You better get his attention out there, Ross. We're here.
Looks like my landing is fouled. How do you think those streamers would look on my airplane?
I don't know, but I think they're long enough. You can probably go up there and just nip them right off. Whoa, you got it. You got one trailing from the wing of your airplane there. You know, Dan, he's trimming your wings there, boy.
Hey, Bob, I think I messed up at Oak early, but can we just keep this mistake between you and I, please?
I don't think probably we can keep it a secret, Dan. We've got you on the PA here, and there's thousands of people know that you really screwed up.
No, you're kidding me, right? Aren't you kidding me, Bob, please?
No, I'm not kidding you. No, they're all here. They can wave to you, let you know that they know that you took somebody else's spot. Let's just keep them honest there, Ross. Keep them honest. Don't let this guy take your act.
Well, see, now I can't land. I'm trying to get some cover on my Yakubat. On your Yakubat? I think I was Yakubat. Well, I'm sorry. Can I apologize on the ground, maybe? We'll talk about it, mano a mano. Well, somehow we've transferred my streamers over here waiting. I got one on each side. Alright, the tailgate is stopped in for another time. Looks like tailgates are flying around. Okay, one more. Tail down the
Another piece.
Give me a landing spot, Dan.
Yeah, I think you're good to land, Ross, and you can talk to Dan about this whole scenario when you get back down here on the ground.
Well, we'll definitely do that. Yeah, what's up, all right? You got my attention, Ross.
We're going to just let Dan do a little freewheeling up there now, folks, as he's free from that big tow line that was attaching him to the truck that you may have seen going up and down the runway. Now he has dropped the tow line and he's just freewheeling, have a wonderful time up there with his hang glider. And we'll put a little music behind it here too to just emphasize Dan's performance today as he flies the Canadian flag.
You'll see the very distinctive winged suits as he just touches down right in front of the VIP. Miles Dacier says it's a magical thing when you fall out of the air. If he's not going a million miles an hour and he's asleep, dreaming about skydivers today. As Pete McLeod, rolling on the knife edge and then rolling the opposite direction, then straight up, punishing 6 and 7G as he climbs up into the sky. Over the top he goes and down on that 45-degree line, rolling the airplane one way, stopping it there on the edge. Towards the western end of the field. Pete McLeod in the Red Bull Edge 540, a very tight half Cuban 8 turnaround, pulling almost 12 G. A very tight 9G turn as he pulls away from us, giving us a demonstration of what it's like to race the pylons in a Red Bull air race. We're told that Red Bull is working hard to bring the races back in 2014. What you're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is a little bit of a teaser.
And Bob, like I say, the Sky Raider just trailing there. Single engine aircraft, 2,700 horsepower. The R3350 engine. Flying dump truck can carry more than the World War II B-17 bomber. Here they come from straight ahead.
Many years. And listen to this. Page 28 and 29 of your souvenir program. We've got the Sky Raider there. We've got Valhalla, which is the B-51D Mustang, the Hawker Sea Fury, the Harvards, and the B-25 Mitchell, all in on the railroad section. And the Spitfire. And the Sea Fury. First got his Harvard, you can buy gasoline for something like 35 cents a gallon. He says it's 8.
Because here comes the Sky Raider, also from the left.
You feel that little burst of heat?
Oh, I felt that one. Did you folks? You like that?
I think all the burgers or the steaks in the President's Club were cooked all in about a second or two there.
Well, all that pyrotechnics out there brought to you by April Zaleski and...
We burned most of the grass off yesterday with our pyrotechnics, but apparently we didn't quite get it all, so we'll get the fire trucks in there to take care of that, and then we'll be on with our airshow. The Canadian Forces Skyhawks doing their full show today. Pete McLeod doing his full H-540 aerobatic performance. The United States Navy Super Hornets and Navy Legacy Flight coming up. And of course, always a treat to have here at the Abbotsford Air Show, the United States Air Force Thunderbirds back with us this year for the 15th time at the Abbotsford Air Show over our...
From the right, the high-speed pass. Captain Dover is now slowing the F-16 to prepare for a slow speed, high alpha pass. While the Viper can fly at more than twice the speed of sound, slow speed control is just as important to those who fly it. High alpha refers to the high angle of attack at which the aircraft is flying. Captain Dover is holding the Viper at a 20-degree nose-up position and moving at only 130 miles per hour. As he approaches, notice the great paint scheme of the F-16, designed to make it more difficult to identify in conditions ranging from bright sky to dull overcast. When he reaches show center, Captain Dover will apply full afterburner and accelerate his aircraft into a nearly vertical climb, demonstrating the F-16's awesome thrust-to-weight ratio in a maneuver we proudly call the muscle climb. Captain Dover of the F-16, what I cannot show you is the striking power or the accuracy and lethality of the weapons it carries. The Viper can hit targets well outside of visual range while flying faster than the speed of sound. Hold on your hats, here comes Captain Dover. We hope you've enjoyed watching and taking pride in this rare glance at over the stick. Boy, that's gotta hurt. 7 and 8 G's shoving him into the seat of the cockpit as he climbs skyward, rolling the airplane as he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is going to be the torque roll. Right about now, the torque of the engine takes over and starts to spin that airplane, turning it into a helicopter. Now gravity takes over, he shifts in reverse. There's the recovery, a beautifully executed torque roll right at show center. Rolling the airplane up, unwinding the airplane towards the western end of the field. Straight up, 1, 2, 3, and 4. A 4-point hesitation roll on the upline. Over the top, hanging in the straps, picking up the horizon on the canopy. There, now snap rolls the airplane to the right. A couple of snaps there, then unwinds the airplane.
That airplane, and that's one of the great parts of this performance. You know, the Sea Fury is one of the fastest piston engine aircraft ever built. This particular airplane came with a Bristol Centaurus engine. That engine was replaced with a Wright radial engine. It first flew after its restoration on July the 30th in 1994. It was called the Argonaut and was given its race number at that time, which is 114. Brian Sanders coming in from the west, off to your right, wingtip smoke trailing. Up he goes, 1 and 2, the knife edge and upside down, back to hesitation roll back to upright. He stops the airplane 4 distinct times through 360 degrees of rotation there. Hesitation before he comes back up to upright. 2 points of a 4-point roll, if you wish. Coming back into show center. Half a cubic H, or the figure 8, lying on its side over the airplane. Now, at the other end of the field, go up and start the second loop of the 8. Watch as he goes up through the half loop. He goes right through the half loop. Once he gets to about the 5/8 point of the loop, he will once again, 2 points of a 4-point roll to get back upright. On the 45-degree down line, completing the Cuban 8. And if the smoke had stayed where it was supposed to stay, you would see the figure 8 lying on its side in the sky. Once again, Brian takes that airplane with lots of airspeed up at the eastern end of the field. As he goes, he rotates the airplane 1 turn. He gets up to the top, pushes it over, hanging upside down momentarily.
It must be like really
Coming back down, finding the show line, and that ground here at Abbotsford is coming up pretty fast. I'll tell you, as he gains that airspeed, always keeping the performance right in front of us. Those turnaround maneuvers allowing him to change direction quickly and gain airspeed for his next maneuver. Down low over the airfield here at Abbotsford. Very smooth climb. Brian takes that good airplane. Pushes it. The gross weight of this airplane is over 12,000 pounds. This is a big loop. And once again, a loop with a roll off the top, and here he comes back down on the second side of his loop. Listen to the beautiful sound that is up here with the radio engine. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the cockpit now and talk to Brian. Brian, what a great afternoon for an air show, and that beautiful airplane is looking great.
Thank you very much. It's a real pleasure to be here at Attitude.
That's pretty cool.
And it stays there.
Okay, Brian, we're standing by waiting for that. Great show today. Thank you very much for bringing that magnificent airplane to Abbotsford.
Where does it tell you?
All right, you see Brian off there too. Diving back into our show area from the west, off to your right, Brian Sanders in Argonaut. Climbing high over that beautiful Abbotsford sky, rolling the airplane as he goes, and just pushing it over the top, high above us. Watch as he starts down. Once again, rolling the airplane, same maneuver as he did on the way up, only this time as he descends. Look at the smoke rings in the sky that are forming from the wingtip smoke on that airplane, twisting and turning. Just doing a little smoke dance up there in front of us. Brian turning around there with beautiful Mount Baker, Washington in the background.